We can talk.
Well, remember you told me you were going to give me Canelo. No, what happened with that?
So the camera's on.
I want to tell you something. There is something we can do, and there is something we cannot do. Okay? Of course, I want to see this fight. Yeah, but maybe when he's 40.
You want it now?
Yeah.
You want it now?
Exhibition.
Yeah. Well, but we're ready whenever.
We'll talk with him. We will talk with him.
We'll stay working.
I promise you, I will talk with him.
Thank you.
There's only so much Turkey can do when one of the biggest fighters in the sport of boxing does not want to fight a man who has been absolutely calling him out for years and years and years. Wow. David Benavidez, diabolical work questioning Turki ALSHEIKH yesterday backstage, you know what I mean, on their way to the Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia fight. You had David Benavidez questioning this dude, telling him, whatever happened to the Canelo Alvarez fight? And Turki ALSHEIKH says, maybe when he's 40 years old. Canelo Alvarez is 35 years old right now. Maybe when he's 40, Turki says, there's just some things I can do and some things I can't. Yo, bro, Turki understands that trying to set up a fight with Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez is absolutely impossible. David Benavidez, I don't know if he's, 100% serious about that call out. They're joking around and stuff. But we know for a fact that if Turki actually asked and gave this fight to David Benavidez, and Canelo Alvarez is down, David would go back down to 168. Even fighting at the cruiserweight division, I bet you he would, and take on Canelo Alvarez. But Turki don't want it, and Canelo Alvarez don't want it, man. It's absolutely diabolical stuff as we wait. And if you didn't see, the press conference for David Benavidez versus ZURDO Ramirez, the face-off that they just had, a lot of respect between the both guys. But my goodness, man, ZURDO Ramirez is way bigger than David Benavidez. He looks like, all right, dude got some size on him. You got David Benavidez looking up, not too much bigger, but definitely has noticeably the bigger body frame. Now, will that matter? I don't think so. We just seen Mario Barrios, who has a bigger body frame and was the bigger fighter than Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, who is a fighter who fought at 130 to 135, moved up to 140, moved up from 140 to 147, but was just way more skillfully better, outboxed Mario Barrios. It didn't matter. Size didn't matter. Mario Barrios looked slow in there. Ryan Garcia showed how fast he was, the explosiveness that he has, not only in the left hand, but in the right hand. I see the same exact thing happening with David Benavidez and ZURDO Ramirez. I think ZURDO Ramirez is going to be right there to hit. I think he's going to be trying to come forward. I think he's going to try to bang. Maybe he might try to use some little bit of, outside footwork, try to get outside of the punches anytime David Benavidez try to come forward. But I see David Benavidez just being too much to handle for ZURDO Ramirez. Technically, I think David Benavidez is faster. I think he's more skillful. I think he has a better jab. I think if ZURDO wants to win this fight, he's going to really need to put on his best performance yet and hope that maybe David Benavidez, moving up in this division, maybe he gets tired, or maybe he's not used to getting hit and getting, carrying a 200-pound guy's weight. ZURDO Ramirez is probably going to come in at 215. He's going to be leaning that body weight, and David Benavidez is going to be a heavy guy. But I still think David Benavidez got what it takes to bag it up, man. But let me know what you guys think, bro. This is the MMA Boxing Addict channel reporting to you. The press conference, it looked good. David Benavidez hitting up Turki ALSHEIKH for that Canelo fight. Got me absolutely laughing. Man, great stuff by David Benavidez. I'm out.